Hello, I'm Dr. Chaos. Welcome back to Rogue Trader. I am fully aware that I probably should put all these streams in a playlist, but I am not actually going to cut these up at any point because that's just too difficult. Oh, not too difficult. It's too time consuming, and let's face it, you can just watch this anyway. God must try to against the headaches of caught one of these holes that not one will escape the God Emperor's retribution delivered by our hands. Yes, carries. You know that wide junction is often marked with a symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines. Okay, more Mechanicus and fuels and stuff. It appears the electric fuse damaged the motive force circuits on purpose to turn them into a trap for intruders.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Crush them!
Oh, really? An ambush? Oh. Well, let's pull on back a
God
little.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
What is this foreboding?
Beating damage to bulk.
It's as good as done.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Oh, yes.
The pain will subside.
Integrity factor increased.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act. Be gone!
Goodbye. Oh, there's a chaos one up there. Yeah, continue running up here into the firing line, please. Sorry, not the firing line, the trap.
Guided by faith!
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Yeah, that's the one that's lit up currently.
Explorators know one route. Forward.
A tactically sound approach.
I'll do it.
Should have done it the other way around, yeah.
Doubt is for the weak.
And
I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
oh, there's a door here. I wonder if there's anything inside.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
And let me guess, they're all out the way. Yeah.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Faith without deed is worthless. Emperor. As the Emperor commands, I act. Guided by faith. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's make some opportunities.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds
Hide
is
around there
worthless.
and then
Blessed be the
heal
hand
yourself
of the
up.
healer.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will
Oh.
repeat my question again. The last Electrodynamic you killed, where did you find?
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the cook.
And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
You told Rocket Man, sizes you up with a quick glance as two minutes with shutters making in the air, random cries softly. The expensive bag bricks of the jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish brown stains. His force sword and a box hang from his belt, the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters on his chest. You try to focus on the man in front of you, but you can't not shake the image of the deadly torture he inflicted on his victim. Your pulse quickens, but quickening in your ears and swiftly leading on your skin. Interrogator Van Calox, I presume?
Yes.
Yeah.
Since you know who I am, and are in no hurry to kill me, I infer that you serve the Emperor, not his enemies. Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrich Van Calox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
A psyker. Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting. Are you sanctioned?
Don't you Inquisition me! I'm under the rogue trader's protection.
It was a member of my personal retinue. It's under my protection.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Rogue trader Chaos von Valancius.
Von Valancius? To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Theodore is dead, slain in battles by enemies of humanity.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of rogue trader is none other than yourself. Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
I'm here to collect you. I'm under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require, after which I am to provide you safe passage to footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You are addressing a rogue trader.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
The tech priest spies the flashes and turns bloody scarlet, a soft hum of activating systems is heard from under his robes. Precisely what are you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
I can help you with Aurora, let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Okay. Quick have a look at you. Okay, you're a warrior. And I can't level you up until after battle. Well... Yeah, level you up a couple of times with 4 ranks available.
The Emperor.
So Heinrich's abilities are Word of the Emperor, which is Bunch of Resolve, and Iron Arm, which is a lot of extra strength and toughness, as well as a little bit of charge bonus.
Advancing.
Follow my lead.
Rejoice in battle!
I know what is to come.
Wait, can I just... Yeah, I think I can just add... Oh, yeah, I bought like 10 of them recently.
I will not! That is not the Emperor's will.
Oh, okay, can't change equipment in combat. Suspected as much, but kind of hoped for a better result.
The enemies of the Emperor
Bring
will be
Argentina,
undone.
sorry, up a little, and Idra. Sorry, are they just spawning Chaos Spawn? No, it seems one of them turned into a Chaos Spawn.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
30% chance to hit, 80%, 80%. And now the other dude's Chaos Spawn. So, we're basically just going to sit back here and slowly snipe them off with our Tech Priest until we have dealt with them all.
Running binary.
Oh, duh, I can...
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature.
I can get 2 shots a turn by just telling him, by getting my rogue trader to just tell him, hey, shoot. I definitely have not gotten 500 critical hits. But somehow I did. So apparently somehow I explored the entire sector already.
I'll see to it personally.
Which, you know, I have not. Oh, maybe it's like, oh, you got another critical hit, which is close to the 500.
On it.
Oh, damn it.
Running binary. That is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
I'll make it happen.
So yeah, I'm just gonna have to sit back here and kind of snuff them from afar. I'm doing quite a bit of damage to him, which is nice.
Running binary override.
It's as good as done.
Beyond the side of
Okay, that's another one down. And I mean, each chaos spawn I can. Oh, I'm getting. Oh, I'm getting exploits because I believe. Yeah, okay, I don't know what happens. Been happening to the XP though. Or am I not getting XP? That would be a bit annoying. So like some ability, expose weakness. I have plasma bolter and okay. Honestly, I do not know how I'm getting a bunch of exploits. Because that's the only way I can think of getting a bunch of extra damage on these guys. Oh look, 92% to hit.
operates you, machine spirits. West.
I'll see to it personally.
I honestly don't know how I'm doing so much damage against it.
Running binary override.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, we have 4 ranks available. A lot more, yeah, it's a lot more damage. I basically pointed someone go, yeah, F you. An Inquisitive Carouse makes sense. More weapon skill. I don't know what you are equipped with, so even more parry bonus. So quick look at your inventory. You have what looks like nothing. Why was your equipment taken off? Then that is part of your equipment, but it is now. I don't remember there being... Oh, must have been there the entire time and I just chose to ignore it.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
I always have a backup.
I'll channel my pain
Oh.
into anger.
Why are you so wounded, mate? Oh, you must have...
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
You must have fallen. Like, enough damage must have been done to you.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Oh, and it only gets
I
rid
won't
of
forget
1.
this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go
Carry
through
the
them all then.
Emperor's will as your torch.
Is there money to be made? Keep your wits about you.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Mortar key, plasma pistol. So if I have a look, can it... Okay, I think only the tech priest can comfortably have a plasma pistol. %65 on the logic. The multi-charging symbols are covered in the North generator. They are the foundational talents of the Electro priests. Standing out among them is the triumph of reason over other human nature.
Result.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
That wasn't so
The
difficult.
dead heretics are suspiciously different from the other symbols, and clothes are drawn wrongly, and standard issue military uniforms show through the blasphemous tattoos. That's interesting.
Operation successful.
I always keep my options open.
Bodies, careless, countless, have been thoroughly fried by an arc of motive force. Wait, so
I'll
motive force
always
is
have a
just
backup
electricity
plan.
then? God of Cultures has surrounded a tech priest crucified upon a mechanism, a rhythmic whisper which is repeated by 100 voices blends with blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate prison body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. In the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration zero under the iron ring, let the cycle be discontinued. Registering a severe violation of the purity protocol, the blessed arm has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. Around the hole, heretics obtain up positions everywhere, and many more are doubtless hiding patches leading out the hole. For now, you're focusing on the sacrilegious torture of the tech priests and hope they do not notice you. You can see. Are you sure he is? Confirmed. I do not observe his face, but I recognize his words. Let this cycle be discontinued as the blessed armor's motto. He must save the esteemed tech priest without risking his life. You can use the blasphemous clothing in disguise, unrecognized. You can sabotage the power units, overloading them and thus cleansing the whole of heretics. The lightning charges have charred the coldest corpses. Wisps of smoke rise from the empty eye sockets whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes covered in blood of witnesses are crudely painted over with emblems of the arch enemy, which exude a repulsive air of decay. I shudder with disgust the mere thought of untouched clothing adorned by the unholy statements that unwear. This first step towards falling, a small compromise revealed that leads to something greater. Is there truly no other way, rogue trader? The signs of the arch enemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers you've spoken about faith, their kiss of arms, even deceitfully worn, all this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you and draws obstructing attention towards you. What is the essence of your plan? Uttering a litany of actuation for the power units under the Luminescence command throne will direct the motive force created by the blessed reactor to the whole. The distribution servitor is keeping its output within the set parameters, but upon receiving an order to increase it to peak values, it will turn this place into an electric trap. So basically go up and talk to that. Don't matter, I'm not allow corruption to touch you. We'll best ourselves and pay. You disgrace yourself by donning these tainted rags. The only unroaded case disgrace is that of a duty unfulfilled. The rest is merely spiritual attrition. You do realize this plan sounds like suicide. This statement is true. Then what do you propose to flee? I've tried to employ the behavioral strategy in the past, and it brought my soul no relief. Not allow corruption to touch you. We'll vest ourselves in pain and kill every last traitor. So be it. May the Omnissiah protect the blessed armament in the coming battle. Death to the blasphemers. Okay, it doesn't let me loot them, sadly.
Keep your wits about you. I'll make an example out of you.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
not this scryer's job. They who discern the future on the battlefield. Farewell.
Idris is going to have a work cut out for her. So Idra. Okay, so once they can see.
The Omnissiah knows all? Request approved.
I'll do it. Eradicated.
Took out 2 of them, and I managed to dodge the other one.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
And now
Strike is a prayer.
took down 2 and did a great and shot on a 3rd.
Doubt is for the weak.
And now dash back around the corner.
Who if not me?
I will do my duty. One fewer target.
Ooh, nice.
High momentum.
And now I do
You should feel honored to witness
that on
this.
Idra. I 1, 2, 3. Currently, the range of this 1, 2, 3.
What is this foreboding? Will do. Stop mocking me.
That's another 4 down.
Be gone.
Then you're kind of out in the open now, so do that. And yeah, that's fine.
I need a foothold.
Just sprint into you. And okay, good.
I won't object to it.
And make yourself a bit stronger in a fight. Yeah, there's a bunch of people just watching us.
Indeed. Reduced to dust. Victory is imminent.
Enjoy a little.
My ears.
Cover me.
Yeah, let's take out them.
Unfortunate turn of fate. Anything else? Be gone.
Take out the two of them as well. Yep, end the turn.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
So I do that
Power
dash, then I...
resides in the will of the righteous.
Oh, that was stupid of me.
As the Emperor eradicated. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Good job there, sister.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Then I basically do that and hope for the best.
Strike is a
So close.
on it. It's as good as done.
Okay, and hopefully I take the both of them down. Okay, I think that killed the rest of them for us. Why can't I... special ability. Ooh. Oh. That's nice. Can go for that. Then go for the logic. Exact same, but go for the logic. Then with you. Let's do that. Then Inquisitor here can go for basically sprint on up and attack. While Argento let's make her attacks a lot stronger.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay. Gonna quickly throw in a save and then load it to see if that allows me to loot these corpses. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I always keep my options open.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure. Calculating optimal route.
Yeah, these guys had sniper rifles, so
Locomotives are fully operational.
okay. And that'll be the control systems that have to sneak around and deal with. Command throne.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
And we're getting lots and lots of stuff that we can eventually sell off to someone. Oh, Mr. Box. We can collect it after.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
In the cycles of the foreordained, there lies a floor of worship. Subject unidentified. This is not armament. Stranger, I question name. What? How do you know my mentor's motto? Summon the tech priest. The deep burns all over his flesh, and the skin around his augmented kiss is charged. Blasphemous spells have been carved into sacred iron, forming unholy litanies of scrap code. It's amazing how robust the tech priest's life support systems have proven to be in maintaining the spark of life in his grievously wounded bodies. Who are you, servant of the Omnissiah? The father half sent forth sparks. The name of the spark is Abel Cenobium. The echo of my call has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. What is the intention? Who are you Why are you calling yourself by my name? Was it you who summoned me to record my voice? What for? What category demand an answer? What intention both bold and honorable, to open new gates for the waters of knowledge conversation, a plan written so that the righteous may follow and trust in the great pattern of revelation and uniform progression towards it. Those are his words. I've not heard them in so long. It's not Armamat. No, he came because of himself. Myself? To indeed myself? To correct a mistake? Possibly. But how do you... The hubris of the mind spurs him to build monuments to himself. Do not regret, for he is predetermined by the iteration. A devastating coughing fit cuts him off, and you hear a clang of tearing metal from inside his chest. You told him once you get him out of here. A cold mission rich to the heart. The probabilities are dark and frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. Well, the flame that drives the... With the flame of knowledge that drives the darkness away. Do not fear what is to come, brother. We are already here. Do you know him, Pascal? The subject has not been identified and has not... No records in my catalogue. Interrogation is impossible. The subject's evident effective state of clouded consciousness. How did you kill the heretics? What technology did you use? Existence is worn thin and threadbare. Enchantress has discontinued the cycle. Enchantress, the word does not appear in my catalogue, but I'm aware of its existence. Perhaps it sounded in the blessed Armat's sermons. I may consult my notes. I must consult my notes. Do I take the tech priest down? Many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive. In the darkness I hear their prayers. Find them, save them, shout the hymn of contact circuit restoration, so that he may behold what is hidden. The light of mortal force runs down the tech priest's body, and his face contorts in a mocking grimace. Mouth formed by an curd repulsively drying on the ears, pours out of his box. Information archived to the effect that the circuit restoration hymn is the entrance password to the Electro priest's hiding place. I note with great sorrow that the cultural ritual has been partially successful. My tech brother has been tainted by corruption. He is in the grip of systematical and unholy imitation of a machine spirit. Occurs immediate activation of the Texorcism protocol. What is the scimitar? An ugly mockery of a The noble machine thread created by the warp, sometimes a few lines of despicable scrap code or a small clump of the motive force falls into the arch enemy's influence and generates into an abomination of this sort, one whose very existence is an insult to the omniscience wisdom. Grant the Empress peace to the tech priest, let the tainted be eradicated. I'm dogmatic. Rest in purity, tech brother. The knowledge you have attained through your efforts will be preserved and purified. Grabs his new automatic. First he grabs his brain. Lord Cavern, the omnicide commands a past minds to try tools for uncovering the truth. Therefore, not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to this servant of the machine god. I cast the privilege of joining you as a rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engine seal on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation. Excellent. Go to be kind of the motive force, mate. Yeah, the motive force is just electricity. You shall be purified by the motive force, blasphemer.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
My faith shields me.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Pain cleanses the body.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Will do very well.
Okay.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
Excellent. Do that
That is
again.
for the weak.
Now for your recital, for a little bit of thing. Now, yeah, do this. And this. And
Let's see
this.
to it.
Oh, you parried. Kind of hoped you wouldn't.
I'll make it happen.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
High momentum.
Accept your lot.
Faith without deeds, each strike is a prayer. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
honestly just continue shooting.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Yep.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
How are you so effectively parrying this, mate? Nice. And bleeding, you... Okay, it doesn't say how much damage. Oh, he's gone. The circular concentrate, the electric piece hiding place must be nearby. Okay then, so we're just gonna continue looking around. The cold from cold will be a hit to the back with some kind of electric weapon. On the maladies of machine space in the way of diagnostic divination.
Is there money to be made?
Right, so where's this? This is where we started. We went that way. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's quickly grab...
a backup plan.
all of this. Now what's behind this door?
The machine god grants the insight.
Program only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge and chant for me. Let us sing the canticle to... Can't even remind me how it goes. It's not known to me, only the high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity were to perform the first galvanic hit. And bless help us all, the esteemed ghost has been caught out not knowing a prayer, now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam, and thought I'd see the day. The mighty force that flows through great veins of copper. Verse 2 calls to you, pilgrim. Let us fill our souls with gratitude towards the twin poles of... towards the effect of the prayer made the unity of the sacred charges power the immortal reason that hath created the spark. That's not... it's not correct.
Keep your wits about you.
I mean, obviously, doors to here. The machine also accepts the contact, so... okay, open the door. Oh, nice.
Let us not dawdle.
reactor. Breakers. Using? I'll look for the stuff later. Impulse 6. A shortest muscular man wearing the scarlet colors of the priesthood of Mars steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheeks and forehead point to his prosperity, pre-could have spoken some fear, anger, but right now he's showing you signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos or lactoos show through its oddly bluish tinted skin. May the child of the omniscience mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in their batteries. The Emperor protects. The omniscient knows all, comprehends whole. The hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium receives you, pilgrim. I am Impulse 6, a servant of the motive force and the prey to Electroid of this sacred monastery. He bows humbly. The rank of Praetor Electroid is a sign of high standing within the Electro Priesthood. He has been granted an audience is a great honor. You have the honor of hosting the rogue trader of Houseborn Valantia. So as you follow proper attribute when interacting with the enemy and bear the sacred warrant. Within these rules, worldly titles are nothing beyond. Before the motive force, your deeds, however, speak far louder than titles, for your path is spread with the blood of desecrators. Impulse 6, it was to you, was it not, that Lodris Abel came seeking an interpretation of his data trance? Yes, Tech Brother Abel arrived here to engage in magnetic meditation that would help clarify his visions. Unfortunately, the headache's machination prevented us from completing the ritual. The esteemed Lodris volunteered his help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was soon lost afterwards. Tell me more about him. We did not speak much to each other. He preferred to devote his time to solitude reflection in his chapel. The omniscience given Tech Brother Abel a gift of great insight, which allows him to discern each individual facet of existence rather than the overall view. This makes his logic different from that of other people. His mind has always been able to combine facts and conclusions into harmonious walls that were nothing short of beautiful. Many among my flock found his sermons poetic. What kind of vision was he receiving? The omniscience revelation was encrypted with great materialistness, which indicated great importance. Grasping it fully is beyond my ability, but a single touch was enough for me to realize the enormity of the secret concealed within it, or more exactly the secret design, which was how Tech Brother Abel referred to it. He had his mind discerned in the world around him. His mind had discerned in the world around him traces of some grand silence that he wished to comprehend. I see. Hope the omniscient preserve Tech Brother Abel's life, that he may continue to comprehend the mysteries he has stepped into. I have a few questions about this place and the people in it. Truth is like light, and blocking his path is criminal. Who are you? The hard-working servant of the dwellers of the Cenobium, electric piece of the reduction mechanics. The Corpus Gary did us great honor by entrusting in direct care the sacred relic around which the hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium was built. They believe in the machines and the motive force and stuff. Tell me more about the relic. It would be pointless to describe the miraculous fusion reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessings, essence, and fear that might have the human Messiah. Its core is found 4,000 years ago and delivered to Icon Menoris by the holy warrior of faith, Lock Impulse, one during one of his campaigns. Sacred spark has not gone out for an instant, and the walls and power units of this Cenobium have been erected around the relic in order to protect it from ignorant lay people, as well as protect them from its formidable might. Oh, he's excited. Not like the other members of the Electrodynamic I've met. Our faith imposes a duty of obedience on us. Every electric priest is given numerous electric tubes that combine in a blessed poltergeist circuit allowing feeble flesh to withstand the might of the motive force. That's why skin glows with the light, and our eyes boil and melt when we are ordained. The omnicized here is what we call this phenomenon, this dying away of unworthy flesh. Okay, do not understand everything. This seems like a really cocky thing to say, and I wish there's another. Oh yeah, okay, thank you for. We shun the layperson's primitive means of looking at the world, we gain the ability to sense the motive force around us with our entire bodies. I'm pleased to be the conductor of truth. What happened here, and how did you manage to survive? The heretics descended in droves upon the Cenobium. We gave battle, but the unholy foes buried the omnicized warriors under mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defenders' spark of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat into the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge there, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as far as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back our boats to lay ahead for us. I must commend the skill with which your secret chambers are concealed. I wounded pride in the Inquisitor. Ah, that's great. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There was no point in losing more lives in the massacre than the cultists wrought. The leader of the heretics fought away into the Ark, wherein dwelt the miraculous fusion reactor, which was trying to desecrate the right of operation with the unholy litany, so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of right-head minorities may perish in front of the fire. But my brethren, in their magnetic meditation, are hampering her efforts by chanting access request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the commands that the blasphemers enter. So basically, they're just kind of going, hey, log in, log in, log in, log in, log in, log in. Just constantly. My forces and the governor's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people forbidden from visiting the monastery, and only select few allowed to behold the Ark and the relic within. You and your are pilgrims of a special status bestowed by the Emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the Onisar cross the monastery's threshold, I'll deem them a heretic and have them put to death. Confirmed, the presence of lay people on monastery grounds without the praetor lecturer's blessing will be regarded as a sacrilegious violation of the holy rite of operation. Sure, better job protecting their demons, of course, than to accept help from one or these and we're left to deal with the mess as usual. Okay. Oh, it's to get to the holy reactor. The Ark is hidden from pilgrims' eyes, but considering the extraordinary circumstances of your visit to the monastery, I grant you that right. But I will open secret path for you enter the Ark and experience the motive force program. We will play to the security system that they may refrain from punishing for your intrusion. So, was I'm dogmatic. This time it's come to prove your loyalty to the Omnissiah Praetor. In the name of the God of humanity, strengthen my numbers with the faithful eager to fulfill their duty so that they may help me punish the blasphemers. Thank you, Pilgrim, for reminding me of our duty to humanity. I'll send the Cenobium's voice to you later. That is what his warriors want me to do. Ooh, yeah, do I get some... Yeah, I get some... electric priests.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
So I basically get a little bit of reinforcements. And I stole their stuff from them as well, but... So obviously we can't go that way. face of the woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque barred mask. Yet the voice pouring out beneath it belongs to someone else. It is the husky, somber bass of a void wolf aboard all ships. How predictable your path is, how static. All the possible deaths you have occurred only to perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. You have arrived just in time, little cog. This schismaticals use your regalia like a master to subdue the reactor. A cog. I cannot comprehend why apostates try to insult me by comparing me to the sacred symbol of our faith. It is irrational. The sacred cog grinds all to crush into dust. From the dust cog build order. Pascal, announce my arrival. Ooh, what a talented enemy. Can you do the governor's voice? Oh god, that'd be hilarious. Silence, heretic. Your crazy preaching will not touch my mind. Do you cling to your blindness so desperately? Do you think it'll protect you from the blinding radiance of the truth? Time is all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future knocking on the door of the present. Choose quickly for what you want to be when it walks in, a blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant of what is to come, or a corpse. I would take some time to rest from you the details of the future that the cult prophesies. Hopefully when it's done, what's left of you is to be capable of quick speech. What you be is what you'll be is a living torch blazing for his glory. Adrian's voice burns with pure hatred and trembles with impatience to make the promise come true. Your people want my head, why? Marcus. Okay, basically they want, I was marked as a target and I fought his plans. Okay, dogmatic attack. In the name of the God Emperor, die, foul creature. Execute them in the name of the Edge of Daybreak. The electric priests rip their hands from off the command panels, rending their flesh from the stakes that pierced them. As their schematic control bodies are imbued with the motive force radiance, all the unfortunate could do is scream in horror and plead for swift death. Overlord begins muttering an unholy litany in broken Gothic. You cannot make out her blasphemous words, but the name of the heretics keeps repeating. The Edge of Daybreak dukes into your healing like a blade into the defenseless bare flesh. It is almost physically painful. It spawns strange and impossible phantoms in your mind. But I got the willpower test done. However, you managed to master your strength and bench from your mind.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Come to chaos!
Okay, there's a lot of them. Oh, that was the wrong one.
Guided by faith.
I meant to click running gun, not that. Oh, whatever.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Eradicated. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Who if not me? I'll make it happen.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak.
High momentum.
You should feel honored to witness this.
There is movement in the Empyrean. But of course,
Oh yeah, of course the electric, the lightning thing is gonna do nothing to the... Yeah, it makes sense.
It's as good as you never stood a chance.
Be gone.
Excellent. Can I actually get up there? That's the question I probably should have checked out.
Indeed.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Vital function successfully terminated.
Seriously, what am I supposed to do? I wonder if taking out an electro priest would like increase the timer.
Get me a target. Not sanctioned to do this. But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see.
Of course he parried it.
I've faced worse than this.
Rejoice in battle. This is unacceptable.
Oh, I forgot.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, one of them turned into a chaos spawn. That's nice.
see to it personally. Who, if not me?
For the throne's glory.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Endure. On it. Anything else?
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
Okay, yes, I need to take out the
My place is at the hall.
electro beasts.
Can I fall back now?
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Did you just miss? Of course you did.
I feel the power surging. Naturally. But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it. For the throne's glory. Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
I've thought too highly of your skills.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's make some opportunities.
Now let's see. Hopefully you can. Yes, you do.
Was that well?
Should have moved up first.
Anything else?
A tactically sound.
As the tactical imperative
Okay, 95. Yes, excellent.
Request denied. Request approved.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. I won't object to it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'll see to it personally.
It will be done.
Push yourself up a little. Ooh, nice.
Just a minor setback.
I know what is to come. I'm not so sure. Will do. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Follow my lead. At your beck and call.
Let's see there. Can take you down.
Successfully terminated.
Scorn the pain.
Oh, you're bleeding, aren't you? Yeah.
The Emperor is on our side. Naturally. But of course, Lord Captain.
Suffered worse.
I'm done with this one.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Okay, continue doing damage to it and we'll be able to take it down before long.
It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally.
bit of extra protection, please.
On it. Was that you? Or
No matter the cost. Grey hair, sure hair. Indeed. At your beck and call.
And now I do this. Damn it.
For the throne's glory. Let's see to it. Naturally.
I think Henrik's gonna go down.
I can make it.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
That's not good.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act.
That's not good.
With you, my Emperor.
Don't let your guard down. On it.
I will do my duty.
I'll make it happen. The best defense is a good offense.
What is this foreboding? Anything else?
Just a minor setback. Reduce to Victory is imminent.
Okay,
Someone
that's
else can do
basically.
this. I'm not interested.
No, 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 no. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
It will be done.
Advancing. My vow is to serve. The omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Hit, please. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Why did I not foresee this?
Okay, that'll be game over. Yeah. I just realized something I did. In the real world. So let's just quickly fix that. Yep. Okay.
I'll make an example out of you.
Show them no mercy.
Okay, we have Albert first. That's weird.
Indeed. I'd rather not.
Who, if not me?
No can do.
Okay then, guess we're gonna have to do that anyway.
Get him. Louder.
How did
Are those who sacrifice for the Imperium?
you manifested it and there was literally whatever.
I'll make it happen.
I will endure.
And you didn't even take them out.
Eradicated. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Request approved. As an equation, your life is a negligible variable.
Everyone, step aside. Let's see to it. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. Your reckoning is due.
Good. Oh, and it took her out. Of course it did. Yeah, sorry, but there's no way I can actually win this now. So, just gonna load that up. Because honestly, it'll just be another 20 minutes of me fighting there, because Idra is one of the heavier damage dealers in the party. And also, dropping an extra Scream of Zinch in does not help.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Didn't flinch.
But of course. Be gone.
Voice of command on Albert.
But of course, Lord Captain. Naturally. I won't object to it. Vengeance will be swift.
On it. As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without justice is...
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Okay, next turn I should be able to take down 2 of them. Actually, I might be able to take down 1 of them right now.
My vow is to serve. Significant value. Heavy is the tread of his faithful. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Your end is near!
I'll see to it personally.
And now sweep, and then they should both fall. Excellent.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature. I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Basically pushing up there. The important thing is we took down another of the priests.
Let's see to it. I'm done with this one.
Well, already we have a bunch of boxes from, well, loot stacks from the Fallen.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your back and target well struck. We'll rule the stars themselves. Indeed. I took care of this one. I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call.
The Omnissiah condemns you.
Excellent work there, buddy.
The faith shields me.
Just a minor setback.
Only minor.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
It will be done.
Who if not me?
Not exactly what I meant, but good enough.
Get me a target. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
That is going to turn into a spawn as well. No, it failed.
Call on me. What?
What is it?
Will do. Guided by faith. I'll do it.
Okay, so what did that? Do that.
Strike is a prayer.
Fingers crossed. Yep, worked well enough.
As the Emperor commands.
And reload.
Brace yourself, Abelard. Victory is imminent. Indeed.
This spawn can wait. Dealing with the actual priest is probably the better idea.
Request approved. Running by
They're not the best shots, I would admit.
I won't compromise my principles. I won't stand for it. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
But of course.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Just continue sprinting forward. Oh, I could.
I'll see our foes.
Okay.
I need a foothold.
Naturally. Let's see to it.
I'm working on the entire reactor's going to explode thing.
Was that you? Or...
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it. None can escape.
I'll be marking this
Oh no.
down.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Let me tend to your wounds.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
I'll do it.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Looks like it's going to be a couple of points of damage, max. I know, look, I just negated it. Or, well, minimized it. And I parried anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
I think there is like a one block path save.
Durability analysis. Successful.
On it.
At your beck and call. Reduce the dust.
And I should reload anyway.
Personally.
I won't object.
So,
For the throne's glory.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
excellent. Cast one's down.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Oh, done. A Enough. Now an age rattling voice speaks to you from around the bloodstream off. You're powerless to hold the You're powerless to hold the approach orders to come. I see it comes from trailing human to its doom. I see the glow of the final dawn, and that means existence has made its choice. That dagger flashes in War's hand. He drives it into the control planet with all of strength. Now you will see it too. A blinding voltaic arc bursts forth from the broken control panel and strikes at War's uncanny mask. Its metal heat up, smoke billows through the bars as a howl. The cultist collapses. The light is gone? Was that it? The final dawn? But why was it so different from what our teacher promised? You'll pay for this. And she falls. Her voice is now an ordinary middle-aged woman, fighting in pain, confirming purgation and termination. The heretic to her secrets with her. Pity. A minute, please, Chaos. I need no more than a minute. Okay, failed the thing. Okay, the shard. Henrik, so is this what you're looking for? This unholy object of the work of inhuman hands, judging by the code I'm sensing, it's still of the art in me. I'm most grateful for your vigilance, Chaos. Curious. Okay, on behalf of the Order Xenos, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from requisition. From this moment on, I'm at your service. I am ready to come aboard your ship and head for Football as soon as you deem it possible. That is, if you do not have any other business in the system, in which case I'm prepared to assist you in its prompt resolution. The iron helmet is firmly attached to the heretic's flesh. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of Mars, but after peering at it for a little longer than necessary, under for a moment he saw something more. Let us finish cleansing the monastery, Pascal. Executing at the Omnissiah, given murdered force flow, and all objects in its path be eradicated. And the fusion reactor.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Don't know what I just heard. Okay, so quick thing. So, yes, you have heretical mind, so you're gonna get that. It's gonna help you out a little. Then you can get these spiky gloves.
We are the spearhead
Oh.
of the Imperium.
Is there money to be made?
Good job to Pascal. All that's left of this dude is his foot.
Keep your wits about you.
The Electrodynamic. Cenobium greeted Savior. Yeah, honestly, I was just worried when I saw them all standing there that they were immediately going to just turn on us. Actually,
Let us not dawdle.
one last attempt at the... Might do a couple more attempts at the servitor puzzle. Mighty reactor. The splendid resistors.
I always keep my options open. Always keep your eye on the prize.
One of the corpses is missing.
I always have a backup
Lead
plan.
your Aegis, O Emperor.
Oh, that's not good. I think we all die.
Keep your wits about you.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Okay, a reason.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh, that's cool.
Operation successful.
Access granted, and we get this. So, charge staff. And leather armor. Add to cargo. Add to cargo.
I always keep my options open.
Mighty Reactor, Arcane Key, and Reason. Mode of Force, Arcane Key. I really do need new gaming headphones. Probably gaming headset would be nice. Omnissiah. Key. Reason. Okay, I will admit I did kind of look it up, but to be fair, considering they also go on about this place is all about the giant reactor they have stashed in the basement. You'd think that it would lead that the answer would be something to do with the giant reactor. I suppose that is meant to be kind of secret.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, then an arc rifle. Have keeping my sniper and that's probably it. That's probably how I got it. I mean, no, don't think that's what I should do. The thing is, I do want him to kind of be as a sniper, so I will hold on to the arc rifle, which is a Mechanicus weapon. But we
Always
can
keep your eye on the
now
prize.
leave. I think that's basically the planet done. Gonna look at something in particular. I can't remember what it was. Okay, I got a bit of improvement to my RAM and improvement to my hull. Nice. Now, can I get more ships or even a better ship, or is this just gonna be the ship I'm stuck with?
Is there money to be made?
Let's gonna look at something. Can't remember what it was though. Oh, sure, I'll remember it at some point.
Rush not dawdle.
Let's return to the void ship though. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at my reputation with the various groups, i.e. the mechanicals.
Rogue Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the Electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time. Thanks to you, I have succeeded in finding the object that brought me to this system in the first place. Now that the weapon of corruption has been seized from the cult, I can satisfy the Lord Inquisitor's wish and travel with you to Footfall, once you have finished your business on Rycat.
Of course.
There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine
Be honest,
capable of
is this some kind of
translating the
tracking
languages
device?
of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Thank you. The Inquisition's generosity is greatly appreciated.
May the elucidator serve House von Valancius as faithfully as it has served the acolytes of the Holy Ordos up to now.
What do you plan to
I
do
would
now?
like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
What do you think will become of the Electrodynamic Cenobium?
It all depends on the Electro priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
I must return to my duties. He's about to say something when the Vox signal comes in.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on the victory, your lordship. The entire vessel is impatiently waiting the news of your success. The rumor is about you not simply saving the tech priest monarchy, but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny is spreading like wildfire. The Vox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Medina is waiting for you in the command center to discuss matters, but I ask you to delay the visit and turn your gates to the Naval Snowblight Station instead. We are in desperate need of a new navigator, but all our communication requests are still being ignored. I do not see how anything other than a personal visit from a man of your stature can convince the representative of the Naval Snowblight to break their silence. Okay, it's this reputation here. 5, yeah. Okay, why? Oh, there's just a wide array of weapons here. Again, I think I may have to save and then reload because it's not showing up with the thing to get onto the bridge. Oh. So I can just rebuild my character at any point. But no. I started as this, I'm gonna finish the game as this. Well, obviously upgraded. And with better weapons and stuff, but apart from that, where do you come from?
Lyra, an outlying world in the Heathen Stars region. In the Coronis expanse, the deeper you go, the less visible the Astronomicon gets, and the less people know about the Imperium. The arrival of a rogue trader is the best thing that can happen to a world like that. The very best. It's an out-of-the-way planetoid between two faint stars. On Lyra, a dozen local tyrants fight over 5 measly continents. But they use everything they can to win, from poison to psychers. I haven't been there in many years, but there's nothing for me to miss. Trust me. But here on the ship is a different story altogether. I saw more wonders in my first year serving Lady von Valancius than I'd seen in my whole life on Lyra. Like my first journey through the warp, I was in bed for 3 days. I felt like supernovas were exploding in my head. I only found out later that I'd gotten off easy. Just through the bulkhead, in the bay next to mine, a whole team turned into... Look at me rambling on, Lord Captain. Pay no attention.
How did you end up in the recruiter service?
Theodora von Valancius paid a visit to the ruler I was serving at the time. I don't know what the visit was for, and it's no business of mine anyway. I can still remember the way the voices in my head changed when I looked at her. They were practically screaming. She had so much behind her, and plenty ahead of her too. As I gawped at her, all of a sudden I heard a whisper. A hint, a suggestion, nothing more. But I know the difference between idle chatter and a real threat. I seized my chance and approached Theodora. I managed to whisper a couple of words in her ear before the wardens dragged me away. They beat me and locked me up. No wonder. It wasn't my place to converse with outsiders. And then Theodora's people came for me. They broke down the wall, butchered the guards. All so I could tell them my warning in full. So I said the rest, but I didn't want to go back to my old life. And so I entered the service of the Fan Valancius dynasty.
Let's talk about something else.
Lord Captain.
Let's take my leave.
Of course. Always.
Greetings.
I think I am going to talk to the governor. And obviously have my entire team with me. I can then go to the Nobilites station after. Greetings again, your lordship. Master von Carlots, it pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you accomplish what you intended to at the Electrodynamic Cenobium. He nods. Just silence. Can't express how grateful I am for your help, and that the Hedrick's insidious designs have been thwarted. Nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels surrendering. We're witnessing the fun days of the uprising. I have already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class void spares to you. Their transfer to your ship should begin any minute now, and we get a profit factor as well. I'd like to also salute the savior of Archimedes, and I already have a festive celebration to be held in your honor. We'll celebrate your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You'll be driven through the city streets accompanied by an honor guard as prohibits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowd. Let me know once you have concluded your business in the system and are ready for the Triumph to begin. Oh, for God's sake. What? Look, Lord Cameron, I can't see a thing, only darkness, pitch black darkness. Are you being fictitious? Ma'am? Another prophecy? I have no idea. Darkness enveloped me. Bam, like some kind of veil. But I'm not gone blind. No, it is the darkness that I see. It's the only thing I see. No idea what it means. The whole thing reads, Lord Captain. They look covered in the sun. Oh, it's gone. I have no doubt. But been through a lot, Lady Linda. Small wonder your vision had a dim spell with all the shooting everywhere. Let alone these maddened insurgents. It'll be alright. The Pacific will distract any blood swing again. I've had this in the system. I don't delay you any further, your lordship. Okay, excellent. That means yeah. Okay, anything interesting? Modified lives gone. Needle ring. Hardly any damage. Does some toxin. Ooh, nice bulk pistol. I'll pick all these grenades up. Everything else I'll hold on to. It's the somewhat stormtroop. This seems interesting, sure. Oh no, bulk pistol for you. Double bolt pistol for now. this clearly has the Inquisitorial seal on it, so yeah, I'll go to you. I would love to have given you the bolt pistol, but obviously you don't have that ability. Yeah.
Keep your wits about you.
Return to the void ship. So let's go visit the Thunder Fang, then head on up to the station. Our reputation, let's increase that a bit. And look at the fuel, 100, dun 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 dun. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the mace. I'll also take all the med kits. And the melted charges and the flamer. So, I'd love to go a flame, but I think both are just better in general. 8 to 12, 69, 145, 464, but it's. Can give you mace bolt pistols. Backup weapon might eventually swap you out to have the flames some other time. So, up to, you know what, let's have a look at the potential. Look, I'm so disturbed you. It's panning me outside the bridge gate. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience with you in person. I think I hear Master West's servant voice indicates I want to warn you in advance. Okay, that is kind of cool, though. It's not the conduct of an officer. These are the antics of a highborn brat out on lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. I apologize, but I must speak to the Lord Captain. Very well, Lieutenant, you made it to the Lord Captain. I suppose I would have seen you have already seen fit to disturb him. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display of allegiance to the high-ranking officer will be logged in your personal file without delay. Lord Captain, Lieutenant of Villadis, then request information to speak on a matter of extreme importance and urgency. You may speak, but to hear a report, not a shouting match. Having two officers bickering in full view of the bridge is unacceptable. I'm sorry, Lord Captain, I thought that drastic times called for drastic measures. This matter cannot wait. Any minute now, and assault will be dispatched to the load X on orders to request the workers strike by any means necessary, but I'm convinced that this step is unwarranted, and that the crisis itself is provoked by the actions of one of your senior officers. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of the Central West Syrian and to intervene in what solely happened on the lower decks, because very soon we'll have a mutiny or a massacre on our hands. There's an insurrection in the making aboard my ship, and no one has informed me. I would not deem it a I would not deem it a problem worthy of the rogue trade's attention. The lower decks, as happens in revolts 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader buzz up, who dared to establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took a month to restore order, but even 8 years later, we are still battling rumors that the hero had survived his execution and was on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny once more. Needless to say, the rumors were baseless. But as for the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it. But on the ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salvo from 100 bolters. I'm sure that if the rogue trader had visited the mountains directly, he would quell the unrest. I don't think what problem would disturb the rogue trader with the next. Perhaps he'll ask the Lord Captain to break up board in the mess room. I have already given you the means to resolve the problem. We simply need to use them. If I may, your lordship, sending a headquarter across the rebellion is a means of ignoring the problem, not solving it. How did this all start? The situation could boil over any minute. I'll give you the condensed version. All began when the enforcers found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who had been killed in a drunken brawl. We reported it up the chain immediately. A raid for cleansing might be performed and opened an investigation. No exits have been found alive, but the search brought tensions between the enforcers and workers to a head. And where did the Central come in? I shall explain. I beg to hurry, time is running out. I will not hurry, since my competence is under scrutiny. I shall speak for as long as see fit. There is an established order of the way things are done on the ship, and one of the pillars of that system is that the rogue trader's attention not directed by trivial matters. It is the Sentinel's role to ensure that. I've always handled internal problems myself, so of course when I receive information about cults hiding the lower decks to the matter in hand, so long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodore Von Blanches will find refuge on her ship. You were far too heavy and did Central West Syrian arrests, interrogates, match punished for entire sectors, and driven the people to the brink. Now there's a strike on the lower decks and Diva 4 to be precise. 3 worker clans are involved, but many more oppressively supporting them. The situation could generate into an all-out insurrection, but when I reported my concern, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault team and crush the strike of maximum force. What is Depot 4? Depot 4 is one of the poorest sectors on the lower decks. It's home to a clan of general labourers. No, they're not as valuable to the ship as the families who have served as specialised systems for generations. They are easily replaceable resource, and one which is now, more besides, giving succor to cultists and minions of the archenemy. Depot 4 is poor and troubled, but at worst, there have been drunken fights and legal gut brewing. We have handled the workers of Depot 4 in the past. We would have done so again if the crackdown on Depot 4 hadn't been so harsh. And another important point to bear in mind, the problem is not limited to the sector. It is located on one of the most populated lower decks, and everything that happens there has knock-on effect on all the neighbouring sectors. What do you have to say about this? I see no need to add anything. I acted within the limit of my authority, guarded especially by the best interests of your protectorate and your personal safety. If you wish to confirm the rectitude of my action for yourself, I have no objections. I let the Lord Captain go down the lower decks, stop the assault units, and speak directly to the people. You'll see that they are not lying or having headaches. That way, you'll stop the uprising before it begins. Yeah, let's go. Trade the Emperor. Thank you, Lord Captain. And Enterprise boarding on this sophomore, but please yourself, Lord Captain. How about categorically insist that I escort you? Hey, it's Syrian. Take that, scum. Oh, look, it's all his fault. The lower access also bench problem sometimes a deluge that we cannot replace all the local servitors. They were shouting your name. Of course they were. The organization of the daily routine of the ship rests upon my shoulders. The mountainous challenges and problems which I endeavour to insulate you, Lord Captain. The situation in the lower decks has been causing concern, and I've intervened personally on multiple occasions, which is why they remember me. They do not know your fate. To them, you are akin to a creature of legend, one that is still on the steps of the golden throne, no less. Where I'm a man whose name is Ted Trevi, order docking, rations, and lowering a base heating. Let's go. Arnav was from the upper deck down here to see us. Something resembling a nest made out of thermal insulation materials. This must be where the workers sleep.
I always have a backup plan.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
The container can be seen beyond the massive bars. Perhaps examining the pipe will allow you to reach it.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. I always keep my options open.
Good pipes. Okay, basically, giant pipes move stuff around while she's going on about how
Let us not dawdle.
heated discussion, argument, yada yada. I have my orders put onto the unrest and purge this sector. You can take your orders and show them. This is my deck in my sector. The only TV people who can Molten here without my express permission, the first officer, the rogue trader, and the Emperor himself. So not all my lessons fall on deaf ears. Your Lordship. What's the situation? People have locked down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have situated under control. I want to speak to the strikers. Right, you allow me to wish you good luck. We've just spent a lot of time working on getting people down here. Well, Captain, you came down to us. Tell me, what is troubling you? Why are you striking? That's news to us. We're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. Here's the deal. Shut up. Here's the deal. They're all UN forces all over us. They say they're looking for quotas, one wrong word, and they're reaching for their backhands. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating to the whole base for a week, so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all both of these enforcers. And Argent is praying. It's true, Bent is the only enforcer who stood up for us. It's clear as they who had a mother from the lower decks and who grew up amidships and has no feeling towards us. Your Lordship, we're no villains here, we're honest workers, we're servants. We've flooded no disorder, we went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed. I heard that there's a cul-de-sac in it. What's that? The eagle they found on the dead drunkard? That's something. Evil forbid, we didn't know. The enforcers said they're looking for heretics, and anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished. But how could there be heretics here? We know our own people, and there are no new faces around. If there were, we'd be the first to report them. And as for the ailment, the two of dead body. There are no cultists still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. But when the fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with nobody was ever trade these decks and boots so fine. I can tell you that. It seems to me the cultists had better commanders than us. Oh yeah, the boots really were fine. There's no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets down here. We are also the Emperor, and when we were king, we'd indeed bow down before the machine spirits of the large and small transformers in the servo mode, the same way my grandfather was taught 100 years ago by a tech priest who came calling. Believe us, your lordship, we are people of faith. I can confirm the information regarding the proper tending of the machine spirits in this sector. Servitors indicate that these commoners are performing the sacraments they are permitted to know. Naive children, what are you taught from an early age about the danger of the Artemis creations? Would you warn that any unfamiliar object could be one of them? We were told Holy Sister, but it was long ago. The last time we saw confessed in our sector just after I had my third little one. That's regrettable, but you cannot lay the burden of leading righteous life on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers, who will you blame when beasts crawl out the examiners to solve from the heretics, the Holy Father who's not there, or the scavenger who brought evil down on himself and his neighbors. What changes do you want? Basically, govern ourselves, basically. We don't need weapons, we don't need that. We'll just have people shooting each other. We just want them to stop harassing us, please. And honestly, we'll hand anyone who has these amulets over ourselves. I want real change. Thoughts? The story about the scavenging and it doesn't convince him. The people are moments away from rebelling, and plus become members of the Archman. We must give them what they want, even if they do require something innocently. Purely out their own stupidity does not mean they're not tainted. The sergeant, okay. Basically a sentient knife. So obviously, so spreading anarchy is not going to go well. Putting weapons into untrained hands, obviously, that is stupid. And enforcers basically need to maintain oversight and order. We will consider the other orders, though. Old man, listen. The Lord Captain himself has come down and is offering us concessions, and I don't know a single person in the whole Depot before who's ever stood next to the rogue trader, let alone talk to them. Back down, there's no need for you to be stubborn. Listen to us. The three clans of Depot for all tribes was one. We've made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to demand that the enforcers will give us weapons. We don't need any of that. You two are gang up on me, is that it? It's so brave. You are against an old woman, but I'll shut up. I will indeed. I won't go against the two clans on my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace. Oh, Captain, we all agreed. The persecutor has stopped. I expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets or weapons left by the cultists. Thank you. You have not abandoned us. You came here to settle everything. Now we're going to root everything out.
About you.
Ooh, good. heatsink. This is the warmest area, so they've just kind of gathered around here to sit when they're not, working. More greetings, yada yada yada. Take these goods that are lying in my own ship that I have not somehow not collected. And we're gonna try this door. Never mind.
Always keep your eye on
I
the
guess if we
prize.
were, actually murdering everyone. I have an urgent matter to discuss with the Lord Captain. Please give us a moment. Well, are you pleased with your investigation? You counter to the disloyal. I will believe their lies and show leniency. Next time, but they see us as a weak leader. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about your role in all this. You allowed this vote to happen, and you actually practically guaranteed it would. So Theodore don't care, so why should you, basically? I'd be only, too willing, but this is for part out of your control. You're right, at least as concerns junior officers making complaints directly to you. And I lost my container. I believe I ought to explain myself. Prosperity is not an empty phrase. I left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. Did because I saw it in Lord Captain Theodore's deeds, the son of true greatness. They create order out of anarchy. He came with a long line of bosses and basically joined Theodore. Basically, so a senior officer betrayed us all. The rogue trader was killed, and who knows what's happening on the planet. Okay, basically going on about how everything kind of should hit the fan, basically. Basically, he wants everything to run smoothly, wants to ease me into my position, and doesn't want me to do quickly. I understand, but you need to learn how to respect me as. I understand we need to respect and pay attention to what I say. Your resolve is admirable and demonstrates on leadership. I remember this moment should my old habits creep in. Now please let us leave. They have if you really want to walk this other place, we can do it. So shortly before we entered the system, something landed on the empty world. Oh, but I did get a level up, nice. So it's persuasion or commerce, really. Yeah, let's go for commerce and willpower. Now your talents, so yeah, let's go for contempt. And toughness. With you, we can go for logic and perception. For you, sister, we can go for fight up basically. Whenever we do damage, do more crit damage. Then go for the logic on you, and then intelligence. And on the sentinel, go for contempt and toughness. Now, let's go to Rocket Majors to... What's going on here? Let's scan this rock. Oh, this is the prison. Void ship management, but yeah. Let's head over to Rocket Majors. We'll go to the prison planetoid next time. Well, some other time. Organizes large object among the lifeless rocks covering the planet. A void ship is in a deep ravine. It looks like it crashed. Okay. I can just destroy it from above, or send a squad to the planet to secure it. The landing party reports via Vox as soon as they touch down. The colossal void ship is covered in spikes, resembles morbid beast. Okay, it's operating the Dukari. Ready to collapse the void ship. Okay, long creek. Authentically says only good Xenos is a dead one. Don't all hands with Xenos technology. Basically, they get out and we blow it up. And we get some metal that can be used for flagship repairs. And that's gone. So let's have a look at the prison planetoid. Oh, we're physically going. Well, oh, there's another Harvest fighter.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Is there money to be made?
Come in, escort. This is Captain Vakari. Escort, please come in. Who are you? Do you come from the planet? Are you reinforcements? I see the length would you come. To move out of the planetoid. In Sabino Connolly, the prisoners work in mines and quarries. They mine sulfurous, ceramic dust, sand, which melt it down, and yeah, okay. Prison riot. Sadly, it's being led by the warden. His allied himself the rebel, and okay, that's interesting. Came here alongside Evane Winterscale, son of the other rogue trader in the area, vanquished Xenos for the triumph of the enemies of humanity. Wished to speak with the warden personally so he could put an end to it. He and his escort went over him and talk. So the warden is? No one expected this. Master Castiglione is a nobleman from a respected governor household and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden he proclaimed that the plant's now his personal domain, that the prisoners were subject and that he would never bat for anyone again. It's pure heresy. And I take it they're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. What kind of man and start a revolt on a barren rock? Well noted, either the warden has eyes willing to supply him with resources, or insane. Granted, there's third explanation. He doesn't intend to leave the world alive. Why would he feel the need to parley with the dissidents? It's a personal matter. The warden was his childhood friend. He knew Simon greatly, so he rushed here hoping to bring. Okay. The first one distilled in my memory. He prefers to talk first rather than shoot and slash. He is not his father's shadow. If he was determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I've heard of the friend that is alive and well. He's been gone for such a long time. Is it connected to the Planetary Rebellion? Seems more likely that he used this threat to his advantage. Can't say with certain, no one can. Okay. Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else should be appraised of? Some of the rebels in the barracks, don't know how many, but given this is the only way the negotiation is taking place, I'll despite heavy resistance. Please take caution, Lordship. Lord Winterscale's guards mind the entrance, so the rebels can get to the shuttle. I have no questions, he makes use of pilot. You don't have their trouble with personal, but have you been in the capital? I want to ask the man the communication office by the name of Jasper. You need not worry, Jasper is alive. You cannot imagine how much I need to hear that. Thank you. Okay.
Duty prevails.
Guard post has been vacant for a long time. Okay. Well, thank you all for watching and joining me tonight, or this morning, or whenever you. Well, for me it's this morning, but don't know when you guys are actually watching this. But next time we're gonna stick our nose into a prison riot. So yeah.